Hey loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Nana J. If you're a first time subscriber, welcome to the family. Thank you for the love and support. Okay, so guys, today I'm gonna be doing a get to know me tag. Okay, so there was a bunch of questions, but I just only took 20 questions out of the bunch because I didn't want to make this video too long, you know. Yeah, so I'm gonna be answering those questions today, you know. But before we get into it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'd really also appreciate it if you would ring the bell, just to be the first one to be notified every time I sorry about that. Yeah, but every time I upload a new video. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Name, guys, sorry, I know I say a lot. The nerves. The nerves, but anyway, you get the point. It's just the nerves because I'm still new at this. I'm just still trying to get my way around this whole thing and yeah, get better at it. So for now, please bear with me and thank you once again for watching, and if you're a subscriber, for subscribing. First question, how old are you? How old am I? Okay, so I am 24 years of age. Actually, I turned 24 years in April. So yeah, I'm 24 years of age. And then second question number 2. Who is Nomfundo Yankees? Who is Nomfundo Yankees? Okay, this is a tricky one. Okay, to be honest, guys, I'm still on a journey to figuring out who I really am and just trying to find my true identity, if I can call it that. I'm still trying to discover what type of person I am, what I'm really into, what I love, what I dislike. Sorry, my voice is cracking. What I dislike and what I'm all about. I'm not at the point where I can say this is the type of person or this is who Nomfundo Kankis is, because I am still trying to figure out who I am and I'm still discovering myself each and every day. So I'm literally growing on a day-to-day basis, and something that I might like today, it's probably something I didn't like 3-4 years ago. So yeah, I'm getting there, but I'm still figuring out who really Nomfundo Kankis is. So I'm on a journey, guys. I'm on a journey to figuring out who I am. Okay, third question number 3. Where were you born? Okay, I was born and raised in Mpumalanga, in Krill. That's the only place I've ever lived in. I've never been anywhere else. So yeah, I'm a girl from Krill. Girl. Okay, question number 4. Would you describe yourself as a groovist? No, I'm not a groovist. I would never call myself a groovist. Yes, I do enjoy a great time, and I do enjoy a great company, and I love dancing, but I'm not a groovist. I'm not a groovist, guys. No, sorry, but no, I'm not a groovist. I enjoy great food, great company, great music, great conversations, and all that. I also love dancing, yes, but no groovist aside. Not that it's a bad thing being a groovist. If you are a groovist, then it's fine, that's you. But what I'm saying is I am not one. Okay, so next question number 5. What are your pet peeves? What are my pet peeves? Let me see. I would say liars and cheaters. People who lie and people who cheat. Those people get to me, guys. And give a corny. So no. Yeah, so those are my pet peeves: liars and cheaters. Is there anything else? No, I don't think there's anything else. I think that's about it. Those are my pet peeves. And then question number 6. What are your strong points? Okay, my strong points would be I'm a loving person. Ginothando, that's one thing about me. I'm a genuine lover. And another one would be loyalty. Like, if you my friend, or be it you in my life, trust, believe, I would say I'll be loyal to you. I'll be as 100% as loyal as you can imagine. I'm a loyal person. I believe I'm a strong believer of loyalty as well. So that's another strong point about me. And another thing is, I'm a vocal person. Ngiyakhuluma, guys. EPS, I call it out as EPS. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it or whatnot. If wrong, you gotta admit it. Nje, that's one thing about me. I'm a vocal person, sorry. And a friend of mine once told me, I'm also a feminist. She believes I'm a feminist. I stand for women empowerment. So yeah, that's also my strong point. And another one would be, I'm very, what can I say? I'm an ambitious person, and I believe in doing things and, standing by those things. If I say, Oguti, for instance, I want to open a certain business, trust and believe, Oguti, I don't care how long it takes me, but I'm going to do that, So I stand by my word, and I'm, you can call me a go-getter. I'm a go-getter, so yeah. I I go for what is mine. So that's another strong point. Okay, next question number 7. What do you think about people who have no boundaries? No, guys, boundaries are important. I'm a huge believer of boundaries, and my boundaries myself. And I trust and believe with people around me, people I hang with, people in my life, are people who with boundaries as well, because I can't stick around people who don't have boundaries. Like, guys, melisazi, when it's time to stop and not do something, you gotta know, okay, you know what, if ngumuntu who believes in something, I stand by that, and there's nothing and no one that can change my mind about it, because that's my belief. And also with disrespect, it can go up to a certain point. People gotta know, as in, you don't mess, for instance, you don't mess with my hair. That's boundaries. You don't touch my hair. That's boundaries. For instance, you don't touch my man. That's boundaries. My friends don't have to be friends with my man. Boundaries, ladies, boundaries. My boyfriend doesn't have to be friends with his exes. Boundaries, guys. Boundaries are important. I believe, Uguti, regardless of whatever relationship it is, but you just gotta make sure, Uguti, there is boundaries. You got to respect the next person, when it comes to specific and certain things. So that's another thing. I'm a huge believer of boundaries, and I believe, Uguti, people in my life and people I want to keep around me is people who also have boundaries, people who know what is right and what is wrong, Yeah, so I do. I do believe in boundaries, and I don't like people who are not about that. Like, But anyway, question number 8. What is a deal breaker for you? Okay, I think I did say this before, but deal breaker for me, it's someone who lies, guys. If you're gonna lie, no. And betrayal is a huge deal breaker for me. If you betray my trust, I trust and believe, Uguti, I can't keep you around me. There's no need for you to be in my life, because if I can't trust you, gains and now, you understand? I know a lot of people will have this mentality of saying, keep your enemy closer, and you keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. I don't believe in that. If you betray me, you're not my enemy, but I don't need you in my life. Already you've shown me what type of person you are and what you are capable of. So why do I still need you in my life? I cut it. Like, I say, I celebrate you guys. I can't stand for BS. No. So yeah, those are deal breakers for me. No, don't lie to me, and don't do anything stupid or betray me. No. Okay, next question. You seem like a rude person. Hi, well, guys. Nah. Me? Rude? No. I am 100% the most friendliest person I know. Guys, in friendly mina, I love people, and I love talking or getting to know new people on a not on a day-to-day basis, but from time to time. I enjoy just having good people around me. I'm friendly, I'm welcoming, I'm loving, so I'm nothing close to rude. I'm not rude, no. Yes, I'm vocal, and last time I checked, sorry. Being vocal and being rude are two totally different things. So no, I'm not a rude person. Don't ever think I'm rude. I'm not. Next question. What are your fears? Yo guys, my fears. Okay, my fears would have to be my biggest fear would have to be losing my family. Guys, in Giasaba, I am terrified of that. I am terrified of losing my family. They are all I've got, and losing them, yo guys, just thinking about it gives me anxiety. So no, not my family. And another fear of mine would have to be, it used to be darkness, guys, being yo. But I've conquered that fear. Because I didn't have a choice. When I had a kid, my grandma was like, you have to teach yourself to sleep in the darkness, because if you don't, this kid is gonna give you problems. For instance, let's say there's load shedding and you have a baby and there's no lights. What do you think is gonna happen? Because he's used to being in the lights. He doesn't know ubumnyama all the time. So what is gonna happen? And then I realized, she's got a point. So I had to teach myself to be comfortable with sleeping in the darkness and being around darkness. So yeah, say ngiyiconquerile fear leyo, but darkness was one of my fears. And yo guys, I fear a lot of things. Hey, but yeah. Also, if you're of the unknown, guys, that scares me. Not knowing or what's gonna happen. Especially now with the corona, just being there. No, just thinking about it stresses me out, because you don't know what's gonna happen. Are we ever gonna go back to normal, or is this gonna be our new normal? It's just so much. So that's another thing I fear. So konzima. Next question. If there was anything you could change, what would it be? If there was anything I could change, what would it be? Nothing. I don't think there's anything that I want to change. I believe Oguti, we go through everything that we go through in life for a reason. One of the reasons is it makes us who we are. I don't think Oguti, if I hadn't gone through everything I went through in my past, I would be where I am today. I don't believe that. So that's why Ngiti, it happened for a reason. And I may not know what the reasons are, but I'm thankful for all that, because I'm in a better place now. I'm a better person, and I've grown and matured. So everything that's happened in my life, I appreciate it, and I've learned from it. Some things were lessons, some things were there to make me and build me to become this person I am, and to make me stronger. So there are literally no regrets. So I wouldn't change anything. Get right with the life the way it's happening, because as much as we might not know why, but there is definitely a reason why everything is happening. And I was watching this other movie this other day, and this other guy said something that stuck in my head, and it made sense to me. He said that as much as there is so much chaos in the world and everything is falling apart, there's one thing that keeps us going, the fact that we know it will get better, we know there is hope. And I was like, that's true, it really does make sense. Because as much as we're going through a pandemic, yes, it might feel like the end of the world and it might be destroying and taking away a lot, but at the end of the day, we know ukuthi it will get better, kuzolunga at some stage or at some point. So I'm really okay with what's happening, be it good, be it bad, but it's definitely for a reason. So I wouldn't change anything. Okay, next question. Do you believe in forgiving people who have hurt you? Definitely. Definitely I believe in in forgiving people who have hurt me. There's just something is wrong with my throat. But yeah, I believe in forgiveness. I don't believe in holding grudges. If you've done me wrong, I've forgiven you, and we're good, we're okay, I don't need you, or I don't want you in my life, yes, but I have nothing against you. Probably you had your reasons for doing whatever you did to me, which I don't even want to know what the reason is, but I've forgiven you. Because at the end of the day, it's not about that person who hurt you or did something wrong to you. It's about you yourself. If you hold on to grudges and pain, you're hurting yourself. So I believe in order for me to get past it and move on and become a better person, I need to heal from it. And healing starts with forgiving, So yes, I'm a huge believer of forgiveness. We can be on terms where it's like, hi, sharp, and that's it. I'm okay with that, for my peace and sanity. But I keep you at a distance. You understand? I keep you at a distance because the last thing I would want is to bring such toxicity, if there's even a word like that, in my life, so no. Next question number 13. What is it that you would have told your younger self? What is it that I would have told my younger self? I would have told myself, lalela, life is hard. Semhlabeni lana and ekunzima, Whatever that you are doing now, make sure you are preparing yourself for your future self. Firstly, I would have encouraged myself to do better in school. I would have encouraged myself to get the best marks, get the best marks. And in most cases we say you don't need school to be rich. Yes, you might not need school to be rich, but education is important, There's certain things that require you to have education, that require you to have qualifications, So yeah, being as listen babe, go to school. Most importantly, listen to your parents, because mabakhuza and bakutshela izinto, they're not doing that because they are trying to hurt you or they are trying to stop you from enjoying life or whatever the case may be. But bakutshela ngoba they've been in that situation, they know what it's like and they know what they are talking about. So they don't want you to make the same mistakes as they did, or you going through the same path that they did. So teachings from elderly people are very important. So ukumamela is key, And another thing I would have told myself is choose the right friends, Choose the right friends. Don't just tag along for the mere fact of tagging along, and don't just do things for in the moment. Think about your future as well. You understand? And last but not least, I would have listened to my dad's written saying, because my dad used to have this he used to have a paper that had this writing on it, 7 B's, and it would read as books before boys because boys bring babies. I wish I could have read that each and every single day and followed that reading. Maybe I would have made smarter and different decisions. I don't regret anything, yes, but I would have probably taken a different path, because some things you can avoid them. I could have avoided a lot of things if I had just listened or read that and engraved it in my head. So yeah, I was gonna tell that younger self, this is important. It plays a huge role in your life. It's not just books before boys because brown boys bring babies and that's it. Because when I would read, I was like, my dad is just being dramatic. But now that I'm older, I was like, he was actually looking out for me. I should have just listened. But yeah, it is what it is. We move. Next question number 14. Oh, this question. Friends or partner? Friends or partner? Oh my god. Okay, no. It's none of the above, guys. Askisi. It's none of the above for me. It's none of the above for me. I wouldn't say friends. I wouldn't say partner. I wouldn't choose none. Reason being, guys, Mina, when it comes to inhlanhla, or let me rather say, when it comes to luck with relationships and friendships, hi, Mina, azange ngaphiwa, guys. No, azange ngaphiwa. All my past experiences with friends, all my past experiences with relationships haven't been the best. They haven't been the best. I've never had a friend that I can rely on and be like, this is my sister. Yes, we'd call each other best friends, but to me, these things have a deeper meaning. It's beyond just calling you a best friend. You gotta be my sister. I gotta be proud of what's long and I know she's got my back. Even if it's in a crowd and she'll stand by me. No, you don't do that. Uzongmela, and she's gonna have my back. A friend where I know when I'm going through the most and it's bad for me, I can turn to and rely on her. Trust her good to know ngizomtshela and uzoba nesifuba sokuyibamba le nto engimtshela yona, and I won't hear izindaba zami sezikhuluma lena le. I've never had that type of friend. A friend I knew ukuthi if I have someone engazwani naye, literally they would also cut that person off, because of certain things. You understand? I've never had that type of friendship with my friends. It was toxic, and I'm glad ukuthi we grew apart. I don't have a problem with none of them. Anginankinga with whatever that we did. It was fun times. We were young and all that, but I'm good. Even with relationships, I can never say I had this guy and this guy had my back. This guy beangthanda genuinely, and he said he wouldn't leave me, and I would believe it, because yes, I would believe it because it was a relationship, but yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't genuine to a point where they wanted to be there through the good and the bad. Every time they came bad times, that literally badly bad, so it wasn't a good thing. It wasn't a good thing. And those type of friendships or relationships have caused me to have insecurities. Mind, even if I have a genuine friendship or relationship, I wouldn't know it, because I'm so like I've built this wall around me where I've become cautious of literally everything. You do something small, already for me it's a red flag, and I jump. you know. I walk. Bye, Felicia, you know, that type of vibe. So it's bad because maybe I do have genuine people in my life right now. Okay, I believe I do, you know. And I always tell my friends, Uguti, guys, I'm on a process to, you know, becoming a better person, and I'm trying to trust people again. I'm trying to Utano, I give it freely. So it's nothing that I can even question. But I'm just trying to be this person who is at a point where I can be like, okay, I'm Tanda, and be sorry, almost said the wrong word, but I know got my back, you know, like it's in J. So I'm trying to be at that space or stage again, but it's gonna take time, but eventually it's gonna happen, you know. With relationships, guys, I'm still hey, my last relationship, guys, Ingi Bonisama Flames, literally took me 2 years to recover from that. So I'm still cautious about relationships, but with friendships, I'm trying, and every chance I get, I tell my friends, I love you, listen, get time, you know. And what I always pray for in my head is, Uguti, I hope it's genuine, I pray it's genuine, you know. And I always pray to God, Uguti, listen, whoever you bring in my life, may they be people who have good intentions and people who genuinely love me, you know. Because the last thing I would want is to say I'm in a good space, so I don't want to be taken back to spaces where I have to question myself again, you know, because that's not healthy for me. So I don't want people who make me question myself in my life. So that's what I always pray for, you know. So not friends, not partner, nothing. Maybe if you could have said friends, partner, or family, I was freely food. I wasn't even gonna discuss it or explain. I was gonna say family. Case closed. Sorry, case closed. But yeah, but now that it's just the two, guys. Sorry, but just now that it's just the two, I'm not choosing anything. Not friends, not a partner. Okay. Next question. Question number 15. Do you consider yourself an introvert or extrovert? Ooh, this one is easy. I'm an introvert. Guys, I love being indoors. Sadly, I never have anything to do, but I enjoy my space, you know. I become more creative. Sorry about that, but yeah, I become more creative and productive when I'm by myself, you know. I can think straight, and I can be open-minded about a lot of things and come up with solutions to certain things, and whatever the case may be, because I'm alone, and you know, so even when I'm at home, they know, you know, when I'm at home, in most cases I'm always in the room. I hardly go out and sit with other people. They even stress about it, like, are you sure you're okay? Why do you like sitting alone? Are you not going through stuff and whatnot? I'm like, guys, I just enjoy my own space, you know. I enjoy being by myself and just and just, yeah. But I'm an introvert. Yes, I do go out from time to time, but it's not a regular thing, you know. Even my friends know, mina, oh, because let's meet and on landeleli. Oh, guys, I swear, it's not gonna happen. Because I want to, but Goba saying I'm always keeping to myself. I'm always like, you know, it becomes hard waiting kipume, and then I just go out there, and I've become a loner. So most of my time I spend it alone at my place doing nothing, you know. Okay, not literally doing nothing, but you get the point. So yeah, I'm an introvert. Next question number 16. Worst breakup. Okay, this is the one that I was talking about in my previous answer. Yo guys, my worst breakup would have to be with my baby daddy. That was literally the worst breakup ever. Guys, I was going through the most, you know. They go bad. Yo, ngafana lapho guys, angas. Because it literally took me 2 years to recover. Not fully recover, but 2 years to recover. Yo, that relationship. Hey, hi guys. You know when you thought ukuthi someone uzoba ngunaphakade wakho, that till death do us part type of vibe. I really thought he was gonna be my soulmate. He was gonna be Bambolwam, you know. But God had other plans for us. Our relationship didn't go so well. We ended up separating and breaking up. You know, besides everything that happened between us, I'm okay with it, you know. I'm okay with it happened. I'm okay with we broke up, even though I wasn't happy with why it happened, you know. I feel like he wasn't supportive emotionally. And as much as I played my part in the breakup, he also played his part in the breakup. I mean, I'm not gonna say ukuthi no bigger wrong, no bigger wrong. I'm not gonna put a blame on anyone because he knows what happened. Uyazi what happened, be it between us or in the relationship. And as much as I know he will never take the blame for his part of his actions, Mina, I've taken responsibility and I've forgiven myself and I've forgiven him as well, you know. So guys, that relationship, young combat, is tumbo. I literally saw the most because of that relationship. But we move. And it's I'm in a happier place, writing. I'm healing, I'm growing, you know. So yeah, that was guys, it took me 2 years, 2 full years to recover. But question number 17. What shoe size do you wear? I'm a size 3. I wear size 3. Go size 3. Guys, Mara. Go size 3. So yeah, I'm a size 3. Next question number 18. What is your favorite colors? Somehow I'm always wearing, or there is a favorite color I'm in what I'm wearing, you know. Angazinjani, but it happens all the time. My favorite colors are red and black. Red and black, you know. So yeah, those are my 2 favorite colors. Even my cars, guys, seniors already, my cars are gonna be red and black. Red and black. Angnanda gusi interior is red or a cover is red, but or a black, I mean, but there is gonna be red and black somewhere. So yeah, those are my favorite colors. Next question number 19. Any advice to a person going through an emotional breakdown? Okay, my advice would be it gets better. It does get better, you know. You might feel like umhlaba uyaphela right now, or your world is becoming smaller, but it does get better, you know. As much as you might have all those crazy thoughts and you might feel like we would say get writing in below, don't give up. Don't, because it's not worth it. Just give yourself time to, or let me rather say, allow yourself to go through the pain and allow yourself to cry if you need to cry, scream, shout, whatever the case may be. Allow yourself to do that, you know, and allow yourself to be in that space. But one thing you don't have to do is stay in that space forever. At some point, you need to face the pain, deal with it, and move on, you know. So what worked for me in most cases, because as much as I said, I've never really had someone who's had my back or someone I can talk to about my emotions and stuff like that. So I was literally alone when I was going through my heartbreak or my emotional breakdown. So what worked for me in most cases, I'll talk to strangers about it. Let's say maybe I get this person, they start talking to me, and then I am it's all right, because you would tell in Gobuso or physically, man, look, this person no I get correct. So usually I'll get questions like alright, and I'll be like, I'm correct. I'll admit it, but I'm not okay. And it starts with admitting that you're not okay. Don't act strong and tough. Allow yourself to be in a space where you're like, okay, no, I'm not okay. So yeah, I would be like, I'm not okay. And obviously they would ask what's wrong, and I would pour out my heart, and cry if I need to, because I needed that. I wanted to do that, because that for me was a way of getting through it. That for me was not taking away the pain, but it numbed the pain. So make sure Guti, you do that if it also works for you. If you do have someone or support and you can talk to about literally anything, talk to that person. Let them know Guti, you're not okay. And another thing, toxic people, stay away from toxic people. The moment you try to talk to someone and tell them your problems, and the first thing they say is over right, and they ended at that. No, those are not the type of people you want to keep around. Because I don't expect you to lie to me, but be realistic. Mangabu, for instance, I'm watering a dead flower. You watering it is not going to bring it back to life. Move on, or plant another one, or whatever the case may be. So that's another thing. But most importantly, pray about it. Pray about your problems, because no matter what happens, God will never neglect you. He will never neglect you. For me, prayer helped a lot, especially in my times of need. So yeah, pray about your problems as well. And I hope you get through it, and I know you're strong. Okay, I know what I'm not supposed to say umuntu strong, but at the end of the day, you are strong and you will get through it. Love and peace. Okay, next question. This is the last question, guys. What has life taught you? What has life taught me? Guys, one thing that life has taught me is that you're alone. Regardless of abangani, family, whatever, you literally all by yourself. Because as much as an issue with him, when I was going through the most thinking it, and not because my family was not there for me, but some things are too heavy to talk to your family about them. So I chose to keep them inside, of which it was not good for me. So, which is why I ended up vowing to ukhuluma nama strangers and whatever. Sorry, but yeah, impilo inzima, guys. Impilo inzima, and we grow each and every day. Siyafunda, siyakhula, we move. Guys, your life has taught me, Oguti, you need to be responsible at all times. Because whatever decision you make, at the end of the day, there are consequences, and you need to face those consequences. As much as you might be like, I'm living my life right now, YOLO type of vibes or whatever, just know, Oguti, reality hits in or kicks in, and when it does, I go covenant, because now you are faced with life itself. And yes, life is too short. enjoy every moment given to you and make the best of it. And another thing, tell the people close to you or around you every chance you get ukuthi uyabathanda, you know. Spread the love, because last thing you need is to hold all this love in you and not share it, whereas you never know what might happen tomorrow. Never. So yeah, guys, this life thing, aina manual. It doesn't have a manual. You just figure it out as you go. And yes, you might make good decisions, bad decisions, but at the end of the day, you just gotta make a decision, you know. So I hope this is what you guys were expecting or hoping or wanted from my responses, and I really hope you enjoy this video. And thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting once again. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you, loves. Thank you for always, you know, having my back. And just, yeah, I love you guys. Bye, guys.